Hello on YouTube, hello on Twitch. Welcome to another episode of my Hearthstone Let's Play series. This is Northstar. Hold on, I'm getting the chat. It's being buggy. Hope you've been taking care of each other and being kind to yourselves. Still being... Oh, there we go. So, last video, I got ridiculously lucky. I think I said, if I didn't know that I wasn't cheating, I would have thought I was cheating. I driven to reflect Blizzard's card draws aren't really random. And the algorithm is probably designed to keep you engaged as much as possible, get as much money out of you as possible. Which means string you along with bad luck sometimes and give you a little luck. It probably has some sort of way it's customized to the person. I don't know. With AI these days, they can do incredible things to maximize profit. It's the nature of capitalism. But yeah, I mean, Blizzard has talked about how the starting hand in particular isn't actually random. But everything I've seen indicates that the card draws aren't really either. Though you kind of have to assume they are, because we know nothing about how they're not, and they'll sometimes even deny that they're not, but there's no way. The odds of the stuff that happens. And this is often driven me to say hacking, because the odds are incredibly low, but it's not hacking, it's the game being developed to be non-random. Warlock. Poison Breath is better against... Get something you need to remove early. I'll be glad I did that. And Warlocks have some things, like things that do face damage, and are way ahead of the mana curve. You know, that's not way ahead, but that's the kind of thing I was talking about. Speak of the devil. There are things that are worse than that. In exactly that kind of regard.
Death calls.
I mean, we'll both be at 27 health, probably, but a Warlock's health is their card draw.
My blood boils for war.
But yeah, so, you know, I mean, I don't consider Blizzard morally superior to the cigarette companies that try to get people hooked. They are only trying to, you know, make money. They don't care if it ruins lives or anything. I'm trying to get my channel to where I can monetize and survive because I'm disabled on COVID. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get disability from the government, even though disability lawyers are telling me I probably can. I just don't. I'm a cynic at heart, and I will be a cynic until I see results. One
more death can't hurt.
Boom. Also damage to my face. It's getting really out of hand. This is a hyper-aggressive Warlock deck. Lots of low-cost minions in it. This is one drop, one drop, one drop. I mean, there hasn't even been anything but one drops he's played.
Now Low had many
two drop.
adventures.
Played the turn that he got it. Okay, that's suspiciously lucky. This trades, this controls. I can stitch a taunt minion in there.
Lend me your bones!
This doesn't actually give any mana advantage. So I can get a card that's most appropriate. And benefits that. So I guess a small advantage.
Nice to meet you.
And what the heck am I gonna do? This is turn 5 and this is what this guy's been getting. Even though I've been playing very control oriented, I can either get some kind of crowd control. If dies wolf. Or let's have the spirit bomb this. Options are either kill or doesn't matter if this is reborn, really. I was hoping this would be undead. I wasn't sure it would.
Little time.
I needed that synergy. Luckily that wolf was undead. Get a copy of it. Discover, and that implies he gets 2 cards? Check how many he has. The heck? That's way ahead of the mana curve. What the heck? Power creep is real in this game sometimes.
We do what the living cannot.
Great.
Reach for the skies!
Little time.
Lend me your bones!
Can't afford to let him keep healing, even though I hate losing that thing. Plus, I'd be too danger lethal if he pulls some direct damage out of his hat. Just went no cards to... Yeah, no, this is... This is what he got. I know it's non-random, but this is impossible.
Useful things, eager to share.
Of course he has that puts him right in range and lethal. Basically.
Arms up!
Really? Had to be that one. Well, doesn't actually matter. So one way this cannot.
Rise and serve your king. By the Ebon Blade! Do what the living cannot. Time.
Miscalculated. I was thinking I need to do asphyxiate there. Now I'm SOL. Another abduction ray.
Remain silent and unseen.
He's gonna pulse some dirt damage out of his hat. I miscalculated, knowing he would pull something out of his hat, knowing I had to treat him as a hacker. No, I need 8 mana to do asphyxiate and that one to work. Yeah, why is they?
All forms of life will be crossed. My rule
As
is
a gracious
eternal.
host, I will tend to you personally. How entertaining.
Probably just concede this and pull something out of his rear.
I will grant you a monstrous discount.
Like such. It's got abduction rays up the wazoo. Mind you, one randomly created. Not even that it was in his deck and he was just thinking ahead. Yeah, wow. Not much to do there. Da, 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 da. Hmm. Let's see. Can't use this yet. Let's see, storm. Which gets a spell, 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 spam. Nature of madness. Do another Violet Spell Wing. Wait, when did I get the Forbidden Sequence? Oh. This is available temporarily. That's great, but this deck isn't built around it. I don't have the Raw Discover. I can mess this into a wild deck, probably. I get used to using something like that I won't have around, though. Hmm. Six damage and 1 damage. Star Balance is one of those overpowered cards I've not been able to play with. These, I think, are it's giving one last Tirada cards. They're about to go obsolete, about to leave standard, is what this is. So, summon a random 2-cost minion. Discover this turn. Story of the Waygate. Reduce the cost of cards in your hand that didn't start in your deck by 1. This isn't fire. Creature Madness since nerf. I might want to try Star Balance instead. I might regret it. Conjure Bookkeeper. Death Rattle. Draw a spell. Kindred summon a copy of this. Wait. That could be useful in some of my elemental heavy decks. This is not quite as heavy enough, but my wild one. Interesting. In charge to clean up after the library rager. Right. Let's just do Stellar Balance. Minions are great and all, but I have more synergy with spells here with the Animated Moonwell, the Marooned Archmage, Spell Damage, Spell Burst, Archmage, Tonidus, Kalagas. And again, this is one of the cards I would have liked to have had, could never afford. Now I get to use it for a little while. Boom. It's mage time, ladies and gents. It's time to lose as a mage. Oh, I am so sick of Blizzard's nonsense draw algorithm, but hey. I lose, my matchmaking ranking goes down. I win, I advance the rank. I win, right? And I look at the bright side of life. Especially when it stinks and I might not have long to live and die in a puddle of my own blood because of my second roommate who wants to murder me. Well, for like a little under 3 weeks, I'm still a family cabin away from the psychopath. Gotta just chill. What's the point of stressing? Can't prevent the Neville. I mean, I could. Like, stay in hotels until my money ran out or something, but that would only buy me like a couple months and then I'd be guaranteed to be broke. It's not guaranteed I go back and he murders me. Pretty reasonable, likely he tries. But I plan to get pepper spray and I plan to be very cautious around the guy. And so if he tries to murder me, maybe I get away alive. That's the hope.
Your fate is twisted with Ruin.
He'll possibly try and get rid of this. Ramp split. No, he actually attacked it, but didn't kill it. Right. Maybe trying to psych me out. I'm just gonna do some base damage and ignore that. And place it with higher health, that's the cost. So it does that again, maybe it'll hit that twice. Probably not. I really do despise the Sea Breeze Chalice. That's something I could add to my deck. Now. Oh no, that's Perils in Paradise. That's not gonna... one of the ones that's free yet. It's a common though. I should probably consider crafting it regardless. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good card. Sorry, barely hear you guys over the furnace. Headphones are slowly, I think, losing some of their effectiveness for certain parts of the audio range too. That my hearing is. I doubt that though. If that was a counter spell, it won't tell me.
Job's done.
So much pressure in this guy. And again, if he's gonna get that sooner or later, it's basically 30 and 38 or something. Better this than a higher cost
Now
man.
watch as I pull.
Job's done.
Fair. Oh no. Cross-stitch, cross-stitch. Really?
What to do? What to do?
And dead. Well, you know, I got two of those. Can afford to have one not reappear if necessary. Probably a no minions deck he's got, so.
I wonder.
Which is more important, Archmage or Prophet? equally. Well, this is more attack. Pressure isn't more. This costs
I
more.
wonder.
Now let's
You
do
require my
Archmage.
assistance.
Costs more. He knows of the Eternal Firebolt. Therefore, he knows this could be bad. But I don't think he knows quite how bad. That's the second one he's pulled. By turn 7.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Job done.
Heroes of time! Let's go kick some dragon butt!
This apparently doesn't act on cards I played before Chromie came out. But that could be very powerful if he doesn't kill it soon. He knows that. I'm really getting these overpowered things. He's like, he constantly has to deal with them. Really? Quite desperate to...
What to do? What to do?
Let me tell you what I think.
See, he's pure spell mage. I'm mage with some minions that complement my spell focus. He's probably got the upper hand in theory, since minions are vulnerable spells.
The Titans have left us much to uncover.
Gains a ram. Thing that changes each turn. What? Gains? It should say gain. And what? As a battle cry? It doesn't say how that works.
What to do? What to do?
Not all who wander are lost.
Dead.
Job's done.
Alliance things tend to have powers that are better in the long run.
Right past me.
Really? That's the last part. This is suspicious card draws. I know it's non-random, but really? And he didn't play the Dark Moon Magician. He got it from, and then it allowed him. What the heck?
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
And he happens to randomly get into that. Nope. 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 What? What killed that? Alright, well, luck turned against him. Killing his own minion? Okay. Are you kidding me? What? That was out of a blank hand, mind you.
Runs out on me.
And right after I fired my bullets are... What's that cheating nonsense? And he has a counter spell.
My
He's
magic
cheating.
will tear you apart.
You wanna
He's
read a book? I
cheating.
wanna read a book.
Job's done.
This can only work by psych him out. Not take it.
You win this.
He's a cheater. There's not a question here. Did it long enough. There was no playing against that. He got whatever he needed, no matter what. He breathes chalice, though. Now that's something useful mind oh. Maybe I should consider crafting that. I know I don't have it. If your luck has been particularly poor lately, try the extra salted rim. It's an, yeah, referring to people being salty about terrible luck. No. This is trying to lure me into getting rid of cards that I'll still have when this is over. Oh, that's whoa. Blizzard, that is whoa. At least they gave you a warning. That's the only thing that can be said for that. Alright, I mean, this is ends up being 6 damage, draw a card. It's barely mana curve. Seabreeze Chalice. Repeated use. Plus, I don't have to worry about going obsolete later. And it's cheaper. Starbounce is pretty good. Seabreeze Chalice is ever so slightly better. Although... Frost... Oh, the thing is it can freeze very big minions, though I never seem to get it when I can, but... Yeah. Alrighty then. That has been enough of this video. Hope you have all enjoyed this. I mean, that guy was just ridiculous. If he wasn't hacking, he was just the luckiest person. Some people are born lucky. Also, I'm not playing weapons, so let's get rid of that. Until next time, viewers, I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Kind yourselves, and may you always find a guiding star lead you home. This is Northstar. Adieu, and best luck to you all.